Hi, and thanks for logging on to the Daily Dvar. Here's a brand new halacha for you, and it's for Tuesday, the 31st day of January. Here we go. Today's halacha is about visiting a mourner's house. If you ever go to someone's house and the people there are sitting on their low chairs and they are mourning, you are visiting to comfort the mourners. Now, it is a classic mistake for a beginner to go into a mourner's house and assume that his job when he arrives at the mourner's house is to quote unquote cheer everybody up. So all classic horrible mistakes would happen if you went in with that attitude. They would be sitting there low to the ground, looking sad, and you would say, "Hey, cheer up! You want to hear a good joke?" Or I don't. I think I don't have to tell you. That would be a terrible, terrible idea. That's not what we do halachically when we visit a mourner's house. The halacha is quite clear that when you visit a mourner, you actually let them lead the conversation. If they are not interested in talking, then you may sit there in silence with them and let them lead, even if it's leading in silence. You see, your main point there is that you came, you voted with your feet, you decided to show up and be their friend, and if you came in and they were silent, then they seem to have needed silence. They lead. They might want to talk about the deceased, they might not want to. You could gently, gently ask them, could you tell us a little bit more about your father or something like that? But that's about it. Okay, and if they're talking, you just help them, you lead, and I mean, follow, you know what I'm saying, like draw out what it is that they seem to want to talk about the mourner. You don't have to physically, forcefully, like push them back to conversing about the deceased if it seems that they don't want to speak about it. You're there mostly for support, and support is to give them what they need, to give them the comfort that they need, not to cheer them up. It is a sad time. If they want to cry, you can cry along with them. You don't have to say things like stop crying. Crying's actually good. It helps to soothe the soul and get out the emotions. So don't think you're there to cheer them up. Don't think you're there to steer them away from crying. You're there to offer them comfort by being their friend at their time of need. And of course, you should recite the phrase Hamakom Yanachem Eschem B'soch Shar Avelei Tzion V'Yerushalayim. You can find that in any good sitter if you didn't get all the words, but it was basically saying is, may God comfort you amongst all the mourners of Zion. Those are the types of things that you should do. In a short synopsis of the laws of visiting a mourner, right here. There's much more to it. You're welcome to learn more about it, but that's the bare basics. Thanks for logging on, and log on again tomorrow for more. Bye-bye.